So autumn is upon us in our little corner of the world, which means the rains have come, the cold has come, and it's shifting us out of summer. And I've really been thinking a lot about the cycles, the seasons, the different ways we live when as the weather changes, as the seasons change. We started the wood stove now and all of the things that are required for getting the wood stove ready for the winter. We haven't been here for a year yet. We haven't been through the cycles of the seasons. And so what this shift in the seasons has done for me this year is it's kind of brought up a lot. I feel like I'm sort of juggling. I feel like I have so many things that I'm worried that I will be dropping something, that the frosts will come or the freezes will come and I will forget to unhook the hose from the pump house. Things like that because it's not familiar. I don't have a rhythm of what to do in the fall on this property. So I've been really thinking a lot about those rhythms in other aspects of our lives and how keeping a rhythm in my life can be really supportive, and how keeping a restrictive rhythm or a habits body can go the other way. So having a sense of rhythm in our day, waking up at a certain time, going to sleep at a certain time, having a morning ritual where you have your reading or you write in a journal or you think about gratitudes or what you're looking forward to for the day to kind of set the beginning of your day. And a similar thing at the end of the day. What can you um, looking at your day, what would you change, and what are you really happy about the way that that turned out, and having some kind of setting your dream time of what question do you want to ask the universe before you go to sleep. Having those kind of rhythms can be so helpful to give you that sense of grounding so you're not juggling the day, that the day doesn't get crazy because you have some centering in it. It allows you to bring in that creative energy that is the divine. Um, those kind of rituals or habits can move you from the sympathetic part of your brain that's in sympathy with all the stuff in the physical world to the parasympathetic, which is that rest, digest, and create aspect of our being. So to have something daily in your life that you can turn to, and you decide what that is. Recently, I finished a book that I had been reading as part of my morning reading, and then I had a few days where I was kind of like, so now what? What am I doing with this period of time? And it was kind of at the same time that the rains were coming, and it was a little offsetting. So the other side of having habits or rhythms, practices, is when they become limiting. I know for me that, when I had a yoga practice, I, was really strict. And if I wasn't really strict with myself, these are the nights I'm going to class, or these are the mornings I'm going to class, that it became really easy to slip out of that rhythm and then not go at all. So there's that aspect. But there's also the times when you have something in your daily schedule or your weekly schedule that can become restrictive. So, say Tuesday night, I have a TV show that I love and it's really, it's out on Tuesday night and I want to see it. And that can be a fun thing. I know Tuesday I can make a certain dinner that I can watch in front of the TV or whatever. That can be fun and it can be relaxing and enjoyable. But if I find that Tuesday night I'm saying no to a girlfriend who wants to get together and I haven't seen in a while because I know I have this show that I want to watch, and I choose not to do something that I know I would enjoy, that's when it becomes restrictive. It's not helping me on my path. So I think as human beings, we walk this path all the time with so many different aspects of things. And this is one more that the more we can pay attention to, not just the process of the habit body or the routine of things, um, but how does it make me feel? How do I feel in this when I'm doing this? Is it giving me life? Do I feel invigorated and creative and anchored? Do I feel more um, clear on how my day or week progresses? Or am I pulling back from life? Is this activity constrictive um, and keeping me from living more fully, or listening to that voice and acting on something that might bring me more life? So this week, I just invite you to find that balance of your habits, of your routines, and that rhythm in your life that can keep you in that flow state. And to also be aware of places in your life that have become habit, maybe even unconsciously, where you're restricting your activity and your growth because it's comfortable and it's a habit. Blessings.